You know, if you're anything like me, you just love to eat, and trying restaurants is a dream come true. Well, many of you pretty soon are going to be able to get the opportunity to try many restaurants. And with me here to talk about that is co-chairman of this year's second annual Restaurant Festival, John Schoonover.
Hi, Peggy.
How you doing?
Fine. Great to be here again.
Why don't we begin a little bit by talking about this year's Restaurant Festival? I understand it's a good thing because you've got more restaurants involved in it this year than you did last year.
Yeah, we have about 10 or 11 more than we had last year, which is really exciting because it proves that we've got a great idea and people want to participate, and the restaurants have found it's a tremendous place for them to be, to meet the public, show off a little bits of their product, and have a fun day and maybe make a little money.
So we've got 27 this year. 27,
we'll probably add one more, how about 28? We projected 30, and that we're just about right there.
What are they going to do? Have their little stands and going to be selling maybe some items of maybe favorite recipes or foods? Or
Exactly. Well, last year they had little stands, little tiny aluminum ones. This year we're giving them much larger wooden, what we call joints in the parlance, with tops on them, little fringe tops, and their names, and they'll be spread out down along the river in a long sort of midway down there, and next to that will be the big stage right near the Josephine fountain where there'll be the entertainment.
Okay, so it's going to be the Josephine Gardens right there on the Brandywine. Okay, maybe it's important, we ought to mention, I guess, the important thing, the date and the time.
May 19th, Sunday, 11 to 5.
Okay, an all-day event.
All day, yeah. We start a little later in the morning than we do the Arts Festival and give people a chance to go to church and build up an appetite. And last year we had one of the loveliest days in May, and we look forward to the same type of weather this year.
Is there anything else going to be going on there besides the food stands?
Well, I did mention the music. We've got a lineup of 6 wonderful local bands, musicians. We have a jazz band and a Dixieland and a folk, a nice sort of blend of music, and that will go on throughout the day, and it's in an area where people can sit down, bring their blankets, or there'll be tables to just enjoy that, or and then come back into the main eating area and sample one of the many. Each restaurant will probably have about 4 or 5 little specialties priced from 50 cents to maybe $3, depending on the proportion and the type of food.
Well, that sounds good. Is there a cost to get in?
It's free admission. We'll have the shuttle buses coming from, more shuttle buses than we had last year, anticipating more people from Boehner Stadium parking area. And we'll cordon off the area as far as traffic like we do for the Arts Festival, but to facilitate people coming in, parking, getting down, enjoying themselves.
Well, we've mentioned this is the second year of the event. Is this something that a lot of people are working on, hoping to have continued on from years to come?
Yes, indeed. As with the Arts Festival, which is coming up on its 25th year, we feel this idea can expand slowly and mature into a really exciting event.
Are there going to be any other types of activities going on at the event besides people being able to walk and buy food? Are there going to be anything else, like other things on display or activities for kids, anything like that?
Not specifically this year. That's something we want to add, cooking exhibitions and maybe some trade items next year, model kitchens. But this year we're sticking basically with the food and music. Well, some balloons and maybe a clown and some fun, highlight things. Maybe the drama league will come down and paint the kids' faces. So we'll have that little addition and maybe a surprise or two. But basically, come on down and eat.
It sounds like it's something that, I mean, how long were you in the planning for this? Because it sounds like it's a lot of work to try to get all these restaurants together.
Yeah, we started much earlier this year. We started about 5 months ahead. And that's necessary for them because there's a lot of food preparation. They're preparing anywhere up to 2,000 items to sell that day, and that takes a lot of work, and we appreciate them being willing to do that and then come down and hopefully have a great day.
Well, I'm going to be there.
Great.
And I hope you're there. And let's go over the date real quick. May 19th.
May 19th, Sunday, 11 to 5.
Josephine Gardens.
Josephine Gardens, down along the river.
Okay. Well, listen, I hope it's a success.
So do I.